Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Astrea Six-Sided Oracles, a roguelike dice builder that I'm very excited to be checking out again here today. I first played the demo for this about a year and a half ago and I loved it. Quickly became one of my most anticipated releases, and it's going to be coming out on the 21st, and I get to take a look at it a little bit early here. So we're going to go to see what it's all about. So I know that there's a bunch of characters, but I believe we only have the one to start with here, Mooney. So we are gonna go to see what it's all about. Oh my, Astrea, what am I supposed to do? What's happening? My dear friend got corrupted. There's nothing I can do. I can't save her. Wait, who are you? What are you doing here? No one comes to this doomed planet. I'm Mooney. I was called to Aquarius by this grimoire. Grimoire? Wait, this is one of the six-sided oracles Astrariums. Of course! If you have this, it means that you're one of the new oracles. And you can save her. Here she comes. What? Oracle? Oh, we got like the little animations now too. Oh, my dear friend, how could I let this happen to you? We gotta purify her fast before she gets stronger. You'll need to learn a few things to purify her. First, let's draw some dice. So you heard me right when I said dice builder, in the sense that we have a set of dice. We can add new ones to the pool that we can roll. We can also modify the faces on them. That's kind of like the core conceit of a dice builder versus a deck builder. So we have our dice hand. You need to use these dice to purify your enemies back to normal. However, there is obviously like some RNG in a dice-based game like that, but this game uses bad rolls in a really clever way that I'm excited to show you. So rolling bad is not necessarily a bad turn, which is very cool. Enemies also roll dice, but they roll the same dice every single turn. After you play all your actions, enemies will then activate the action that they rolled. These are the main actions of our world: Purify and Corrupt. Purify decreases their corruption, akin to dealing damage to their health, but in a cuter way, right? That means that it'll damage enemies, but also it does mean it will heal you. That is a relevant detail as well. Corrupt is the opposite, increases corruption, meaning that it will heal enemies and damage you, quote-unquote damage. Note that corrupt actions will have a red outline. Actions with a red outline are considered mandatory actions, and they have to be used before you end your turn. Therefore, you must use all corruptions before you end your turn. This is the enemy corruption meter. It starts out fully filled with corruption, and you need to purify it to win the battle, aka, basically, it's their health. You also have a corruption meter. It starts fully filled with purification. So this is this will look like it's our health meter, but it's going to be better to think of these over here as our health. You'll see. Your corruption meter gets filled fully with corruption. You will then lose 1 heart. If you lose all of your hearts, you will then become corrupted and lose the game. Let's try and purify her. So there will be more mechanics unlocked here to more explain what I'm talking about with this, but as we take damage, maybe we'll even, I could just corrupt myself. You're going to be doing 2. It's kind of a funky thing is, I can put it on him or I can put it on me. I'm going to actually take it myself so that we can try and get through the fight quicker. But maybe we'll also show off a mechanic here. No, okay, the mechanic's not unlocked yet. Right-click on a die to view all of its faces. Whoop. God, the visuals are so good. You can also right-click on any die to view all of its faces. Okay. Deal 3 purification to yourself. This one has to be used on us. 2 purification to all targets. That even includes us. This is 1 area corrupt. I guess we probably should have done that one first, but oh well. If we purify, then the fight is over anyways. Oh no, it's too late. She's resisting your purification. She's getting stronger. All enemies have an over-corruption meter. When they receive corruption, they will get healed, but their over-corruption will also increase. When their over-corruption meter gets fully filled, they'll get over-corrupted and activate the action that is attached to it immediately. That happens right away, not on their turn. I think you're going to need to use all of your Astrarium power to purify her. So this is why, these right here are why it's not fully apt to think of this as our health bar, because there's going to be some instances where we want to take quote-unquote damage, because we're going to get more powerful as a result. Attached to your corruption meter are actions called virtues. As your corruption increases and passes a virtue, that virtue is then enabled and can be played. When enabled, they can be played just like dice. They can be enabled multiple times in a single turn. So we can be up here, we can juggle, we can go damage, heal, heal, you know, like, and we can play that effect. We'll see what it is multiple times. Please purify, my dear friend Oracle, you're our only hope. Okay, for abilities, we have draw a die. We have reroll up to 2 dice from any target. Deal 4 purification damage, well, to an enemy. Self-corrupt. Intends to corrupt themselves for 2, which is a, you know, again, a heal and fills that up. This, we have to do 3 corruption to ourselves. I think that that's just fine. That puts us at this point where we can go for a little bit of a purification blast. There's no, like, clever way to use this one. We'll just want to make sure we use it on them. 2 corruption to any target. Okay. Let's go ahead and re-roll these 2 dice. Try and get 2s. We might as well, right? Like, it's going to be slightly better. All right. So what we can do is... Yeah, the question is, do I want to draw an extra die? Let's do it. Let's go bold with it. There's some serious gambling action that you can do here. So go all the way back down. I think that I might want to hang out around here, though. I could purify myself all the way, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to be a little bit hurt here. Okay. When we start the turn, we do get this effect immediately, which is nice. This virtue is different. At the start of your turn, it'll be automatically enabled, but can only be played once per turn. So every turn, we can convert 1 die in your hand. Basically, we can flip a die from corruption into purity. Theoretically, it sounds like it only works in one way. And it does have to be in my hand. Deal 1 corruption to all targets. I actually like that. That puts me at the point where I can do this here. It's like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not dangerous. It's very dangerous. 1 purification to all. I don't think there's a point to re-roll ours. We could re-roll his. Yeah, we can't do better. So I'm literally just going to only re-roll his. Yeah, basically the only thing was I was hoping it could be a 2 so that he doesn't get the over-corruption. That would basically just be the thing there. So we know he's going to do that. He's going to do 3 to us. 1, 2, 3. He's going to put us there. So it's tough. It's like I don't want to be at that amount, but I do know that I will also be able to go absolutely ham should I get the choice. We'll save the convert. I don't think I needed it. I think it was better to get ourselves where, like, at this point here. Okay. So we do get to do everything for free here, for sure. For sure. I can play... Yep, I know. I think I'd rather do this at this point. Okay, so we can draw an extra die. We can deal 4 to them. I mean, we can definitely, like, clear this out for sure. But the thing is, like, you know, I could do this and show off the fact that, look, I can just get another die. Okay, we can go for some heal up. Just in case it matters what health we're at the end of the fight, I will go back up to full. I don't think it does. I don't think it matters. Oh my, oops. Oh dear, I got corrupted again. But I didn't need your help. I'm sure I would be able to purify myself at any time. You were doomed. You were about to become one of those things forever. Exaggerating, Scythe. How many times have I got corrupted? I've lost count, but here I am, alive and uncorrupted. Don't mind her. She's just an old, grumpy... Misa, you wouldn't believe it. She has the grimoire that belonged to a Noctuan oracle, one of the 6-sided oracles. Say again, how could that be? My brother used to be one of them. That's why I'm here. I don't know. This grimoire has been protected by my family for generations. It was calling me to the heart of Astrea, the source of all the corruption. So you know what to do. You need to go where the Crimson Dawn happened. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Misa the Antiquarian. And this little talking sentinel here is Scythe the Bellkeeper. We'll help you along your journey. If you bring us star shards, we can use them to improve your resources. May Astrea bless you. Thanks, Mooney. Good luck on your journey. When you say improve... Do you mean meta progression? Alright. So here we go. Starting the actual technical for reals run now. So what do we got? They have just a standard over corruption. At 4, you'll do 3. At 4, you'll do 3. Apply 2 light shield. Blocks blank corruption. Is going to deal 2 corruption and apply 2 shadow mantle, which will block some corruption. Interesting, interesting. Should I go ham? I'm going to go ham. You got something else that's... I'll go for the reroll, and I'll just reroll my 1 and his 3. Try and get a 2 into... Okay. Well, a 1 purification to everybody is a pretty good situation. I'll definitely take that. So you don't have a self-corruption... I know I could have, like, to be clear, I'm well aware that I can do this, but you'll come to find pretty quickly, this game rewards some risk, and I like risk. So we are probably going to be juggling around this point. It is going to be a little bit sketchy. I do unfortunately have to do this, otherwise I will lose a heart, though. Okay. Cool. So we can just go ahead and get you out of the way cleanly, nice and easy. 2 corruption and shadow mantle. At this point, we probably might as well just go all in. Reroll a die from any target. Oh, it's a player purify. I mean, I'm going to reroll the 1. Interesting. Not fully what I wanted. Can this be worse? Force self-corruption. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so... The good news is, at the very least... Because I have to play this. I could play it on them, I could play it on me. I could play it on... If I play it on me... If it played on me, I could actually... So this has to be to an enemy. Do I know what... I don't know what I would draw, because if I self-corrupted, I would be able to do this again on them and draw an extra die, which would maybe be able to heal me, but unfortunately, I don't think I can take that risk right now. I have to heal up the enemy. Unfortunately for me. Alright, what do we got here? What's this one? Enhance 1 die... Wait... Increase a die with any type of purify action with value 1 up to value 6. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I could. So you're going to do 2 corruption to me. I mean, first things first, that has to be used on an enemy. I don't know if I really want to reroll the die necessarily. I could reroll theirs. It's one of the worst options, I suppose. 4 to self. I actually don't mind that. We could block 2 of it, but it doesn't really matter. They're gonna be doing 3 to me. I guess just kill. Sometimes I forgot just how wild, like, 6 actually is in this. Okay, choose a die. So we have to choose one. Purify ++. Risky neutral. I don't know how much I'd call it that risky. Like, the rewards on that are pretty absurd. 12 and 11. I'm taking it. Oh, we get another one. Okay. Apply 3 Twilight Sigil. They receive X Purification whenever a die gets converted. Interesting. This is Convert a die from your hand until the enemy's... This sounds really good. Like, one that's super risky and then one that's safe. Seems really good. Convert one die. Deal 3 corruption to yourself. Yeah, forcefully having it be on self is a little bit risky. I'll take one, like, one actively safe, one actively risky. Okay. 1 agony. At the end of its turn, apply a doom to this creature. So slowly, you're going to increase the value on yours. 2 corruption to any target. That's the risky one. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Part of me wants to take the 3. I feel like we could do some pretty spicy stuff. Or we could at the very least, like, actually do this time. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this and that. Come on now. R.I.P. I tried. And we can't take the 1 corruption. If we took 1 more corruption, we could try and get yet another reroll. I feel like this is the best roll on this one, so I'm not going to chance that one. Deal 1 corrupt. Yeah, why would I reroll? I know I have virtues that we played. What, you want me to reroll the 0? No thanks. All right, give me the big boy. I don't know if we can get the big boy. So what was this one? Convert a die. Irrelevant. Enhance a die. Certainly happy to do that. Do 1 purification to all. I feel like this is fine. So we'll go for enhance. For sure. You're going to be doing 4 to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where we'll rest next turn. No reason to re-roll that. There is a reason to re-roll this, though. And there's also a reason to re-roll theirs. They got the best possible. Chance we could roll them back down. Got a 3 here. I mean, no reason to even play that. I'll try and... Oh, I can't convert it. Right, we already used it. Okay, it's fine. So I'm just taking the 2 now instead. But yeah, it seems like this one we should... It probably would be really to our benefit to be playing... You know, like back and forth there. I do think a reroll on this makes a lot of sense. That's about as low as they can get right now. Oh, there we go. Whoosh. Get out of here. Just playing around with lots of rerolls, and that risky die seems like a really good angle. Double your research. If you have no research, gain 2. Increase the effectiveness of Enhance by X, which is the one that turns it from 1 to 6. 2 purification to an enemy deals 2 additional purification for each doom you have. Deal 1 purification to an enemy for each safe die you have in your pool. Interesting. We could also skip for some money. I'm actually going to skip for some money. I didn't realize we could. I didn't see that down there. Oh, my lord. This die, with our passive abilities, you automatically flip something for sure, is really good. But also risky, because it has to be used on this then. I'm doing it, though. I'm doing it. Because it's a guaranteed. If you use your ability, it's a guaranteed massive attack. It does mean that our ability is then locked up there. Choose up to 2 safe die. Improve your dice pool. You can forge, destroy, or duplicate dice. Get more money. Get a sentinel. I'm going to go this way because I want to go for the upgrade. Whether or not we're going to take one of these, I don't know. Apply a Twilight Sigil to a target. That's the purification whenever. And then you also draw 2 purification whenever you convert a die. I do intend to convert lots of dice. I think that sounds fun. This is all self-purification. Does this have convert? This doesn't have converts on it, though. So I'll just take the money. Reroll and player purify. That does sound pretty good for us. Sure. All right, we'll do that. We don't want to take too many and make our pool very messy. Here's what I can make with your star shards. So we can basically take these faces and put them on our dice. We can destroy a die in our pool. Where can I look at my pool here? Yeah, we have a lot. What is our worst one? These are, I mean, there's not good. Enhance, I probably want to keep it. I think I might ditch it later. This one's not great either. We have 270. Change up to 3 dice from your hand with any type of purify to an area purify. To light shield, 3 purification yourself, 4 light shield to all targets. Draw 2 dice. You can also dupe a non-epic die. I'm going to go ahead and remove one of these, I think? Nah. These. We'll remove one. Okay, no. I just realized that I can't have 2 of the super dupers. Like, I can't have 2 of these, because if I get them at the same time, we're in hell. I can have 2 of these, though. That is not a problem. So that is looking a little bit more appealing. Or another convert. If I get another convert die, we could actually potentially be playing with things with fire a little bit more. But I'm going to go for another one of those. And I am going to thin my deck even more a little bit. With probably... I'm going to regret this, but I'll get rid of the light shield. I'll regret that, I'm sure. Away we shall go. Hard battle, normal battle. Let's do a hard battle. Okay, Thorn. Decreases purification received by 1 when purification received from others. The source receives a corruption. Shoot. Okay. Would I want to self-corrupt? Probably not. No dice on that one. Really did not go well for us, that one, that's for sure. So we'd gain corruption just by doing this, which is actually kind of good. It gives us yet another reroll attempt here. Man. Did not go well. So what is this? Apply 1 doom to yourself after you've been corrupted blank amount of times. 3 doom. They get 3 doom in 3 turns. Yeah, this did not go well. So I kind of want to take the 2, though. I know. I know I can reroll. I don't want to reroll their stuff. I want to get up here to this 4. That should at least help us a bit. Okay, so here's the thing. Guaranteed. Big blast. So this is a player purify. And then we reroll. Let's try and, I guess we'll just reroll these first, see what we can get. Maybe we can get lucky. For corruption, we get an extra die. Was that one? 1 purify to all, which is not necessarily that beneficial to us. Actually... Oh, it's to all enemies only? Did not read that one properly. So 2 self-purify, we can reroll. 1 corruption to all targets. I'm cool with that. Okay. No dice. So I guess what we do, unless I want to roll yet another die and potentially risk some nasty stuff, I think what we do is we tap out here. And I think we give them that 1 corruption, as much as I would rather not. Nothing to do with this right now. Take the 1. We do get to start with all of our stuff going here. All right, convert 1 die. We sure could. Anything better for us? 1 to all, so that does have to be all enemies. They do have some worse stuff, so I think we go for the reroll on theirs there. I could just swap that as the thing. This one's not very good for us. I don't know that we're going to get something better. What is this? 3 corruption to a random target is not too fun here. Oh, that did not go well. I forget, do we, okay, I didn't know if we got corrupted as well when we did that. These are not good for us. Because if I do that, they don't even take corruption. I just get the corruption. Yeah, 3 to a random target. So what I could do, if I went bang, bang, you could do that, and we'd be here, and then you do potentially 3. I can't then. I can't then. The fact that he blocks those means that it's not going to be super beneficial to me. Okay. That ended up being okay, so obviously we got, like, the nasty, scary power coming in. 5, we can deal with it, especially because that. I mean... Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't do the math because he subtracted the 1 value from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the shield. It doesn't really matter. It's going to look scary, but it doesn't actually matter. I do have to heal myself first. Even though, because if I kill him, it probably would still do damage to me. One could only assume. Oh, and this way we also get to do some memery. We gotta do the nice clean 13. Bye-bye. We gotta make him feel sad. But yeah. Too quick on that last one. Forgot about the -1. Change all dice from your hand with any type of corruption to a purify 1 action. Gotcha. Choose a die from your draw pool to draw and roll. If your die pool is empty, dice are then shuffled back. 5 purification exclusively to yourself. 1 corruption exclusive to yourself. This does come with an extra die draw as well, though. I think I skip. I think we want to keep things a little tight there. Change 1 die from your hand into a Purify 1 action. Having the option to do that does sound nice. 7 Purification to any target. Add a wound die. A die that has corrupted actions. So it's going to be kind of like a fully random. Change a die in your hand into Area Corrupt 5 for the rest of the run? I don't think so. God, I don't know. It's this or nothing. I'll take that. Because we don't have to... We don't have to do it, is the thing. Increase purification dealt by a safe die by 1. Purification dealt by your starter die by 1. If you have 30 dice in your dice pool, I definitely don't. Every 8 times you deal purification to enemies, gain a boost, which is draw an extra die. How many safe dice do I have? I should have like a good mix at this point. 1, 2, 3. This doesn't do purification, though. I don't think that the effect would do anything. We do have a lot of starters as well, but this is helpful, but it's not going to be something that will be helpful for long. Unless I pivot into safe. Fine. Fine. So if I transform, destroy a die, gain 50 star shards. Minimum... Oh, I love that feature. Minimum cost there is really cool. Let's go destroy a die. So now destroying a starter die feels weird. But I still do think that we should probably do that. This one could be good. It's also really weird. Because it could be all enemies, all targets. That's kind of like our potential AoE die. I think we get rid of this one. It's not that it's bad. But we got to trim things down. We're going to go for the star shards because we obviously can't even do the other thing. Recover a heart, sacrifice a heart to gain a star blessing, or gain 100 star shards. Ooh. Sure. I'll sack a heart. I'll sack a heart for more power. All about that risk reward. Every 3 times you do purification, apply a light shield to a random target. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy with at least 4 corruption, convert their die. Whenever you or a sentinel do corruption to an enemy with at least 4, convert their die. Interesting. The thing is, this could be good, it could be bad, depending on if we want the corruption or not. This is so intentional. Like, it's so intentional. If they have 4 or more corruption and then you do corruption, that's probably only going to happen on purpose, right? Like, you're just going to do that on purpose. You're not going to do that on accident. Always draw a second die. At the end of the turn, apply 5 Shadow Mantle to this creature, which is block X Purification. No dice. I mean, technically dice, but we can obviously flip this, or we could use it to start getting silly with it. What's the other for this? Okay. I mean, that could go bad. Do 2 corruption to you and apply a Holy Mist to you. Blocking Purification. So we will want to be, like, in a slightly safer spot. Okay, worst comes to worst, we can flip the other one. Try as I might, I could not make it happen. Okay, so you're doing 2 to all, and 2, so you are going to be doing 4. I do need to heal then. If you're doing 4, I could, like, flop that. Question is whether or not I will do it to an enemy or myself. I think we take the 2. It's a little bit sketchy there. Technically 3, I guess. I wish the number changed accordingly. Okay. We take that 4. We also have a Shadow Mantle, meaning that we will block 1 Purification. I can tell you there's no doubt in my mind that that's a thing we do. That has to be done there. Okay. The question is if we're going to be fine here or not. Is there something... I don't know if there's something better than that. I feel like that's not good already. Okay. So you're doing 2 and another... So 1 Unholy Mist. At the end of the turn, apply Shadow Mantle to this creature, then decrease Unholy Mist by 1. So I don't have Shadow Mantle. He applied it to me, and then at the end of the turn, I'm going to get the... Gotcha. Okay. Weird, but yes. Safe die, Sword to Die. These are going to be both doing 2. Alright, just check in here. Should I go in? We're going to be taking, in theory, 4. Which is uncomfortable. So I'll do this. I'll be playing it like quasi-safe here. We know we're going to be taking a pretty nasty smacking here. And we're going to be going quite far here already. We're not going to get that extra die at least, but it's fine. Whoa. Whoa, we'll make it work. There we go. Okay, obviously we do that. 2 to everyone, including self, meaning that there is going to be 2 Unholy Mist on me. I think that that's rerollable. Well, what are you going to do? Okay. Is this start a die? Probably could have rerolled them. Change up to 2 die. Definitely gonna blast you there. So 2 in an AoE. Yeah, we're gonna need to do this. Wait, we're gonna be smacked anyways, aren't we? Oh god, that's so much. Yeah, we need to play it a little bit safer on that one. Yeah, because there's that extra corruption, but then there's the 3. We need to play it a little bit safer, unfortunately. We do reset, which is honestly almost worse. Okay. Enhance the die. We can turn that into a 6 at the very least. So we're blocking Purification, but we don't need to care about that. You're doing 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go all the way up to here if we wanted to be absolutely wacky, but there's no reason to do that. There's no reason to need to. We're gonna win, and I think we get fully healed after that. Maybe. We at least get 1 back, right? 1 heart back. Pretty sure. Okay. Not bad. Recover all. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah. So we really did not need to worry about it. Dice Drive? Choose a new Sentinel. Oh, okay. So they have their own little thing. Choose a die face out of these, I guess. Draw a die. Oh, so you have 2. You have 2 dice. You have a lot of dice. What on earth? Or no, this is when you level up. This is if you level up. 2 Purification to all targets. I do like the idea of the precision. That does feel really nice. Honestly, they're all good. I'll grab this one, though. Choose an epic die. Enhance all dice from your hand until the end of the enemy's turn. Gain 3 Doom. Deal 3 Purification to all targets for each corrupt action of any type in your hand. It's pretty fun. Convert 1 die from your hand for the rest of the turn. Obviously, that plays into the kind of gimmick that we are trying to be doing here. Our Corrupt does more. And then do 3 Purification to all targets each. But then we could then flip. I'm going to try it out. It's riskier. It's a riskier way, because Doom could mean we get like a lot of extra corruption. Increase Purification received by enemies by 1. Increase and corruption received by enemies by 1. Once per convert, draw a risky die. Draw an additional die per turn at the start of each battle. Gain 2 Doom. Oh boy. Wacky stuff, man. Chapter 2. I do wonder how many chapters there are. I'll see how far we can go here. But yeah, this was my fear back when I played the demo, is like, holy crap, the runs are going to be so long if there's 3 acts like a normal strategy roguelike. I know that we're doing our first run, so it's obviously going to be like a little bit more paced out here. Let's try a random event here. Destroy a die. I feel like this one's kind of playing in a weird space. Especially since we don't really want too many of the risky dice, but we kind of want risky dice. It's a weird mix for us right now. All right. 5 Purification to all targets. Apply a Serenity. Increase Purification received. Choose a die face. That sounds so good for, like, this one. So now we can literally just whoop right over. Reroll up to 4 dice from any face. Or any reroll face from any target. I could pop that on like a starter. Could pop that on there, for example. Might as well, right? Like, again, it's not that I want the corrupted faces to go away. I know that we have some synergy because of having it at this point. But it's just about... It's about moving towards consistency. That's the goal. The goal is to move towards consistency. And, like, look at this. Oh, draw a die. Cool. Goodbye. So what? Now let's see. Now let's even learn what this guy does. Do 2 corruption and add a dizzy hex die to your draw pool. Different types of corrupt actions. So you're gonna do 2 and do that. I just saw he had something that was like slightly worse. So 2 to everybody. Okay, that is worse. We'll hang out right here. Seems good. Draw a die. What could go wrong? Gain a Doom. Deal Purification based off of all corrupt. Give me another die. All right. Well. And then we'll flip that one up to a 5. You see what I'm saying? We're getting some spicy places. I actually don't have anything I really want to reroll. So as much as that's not a big deal, I might as well So wait, what is this this one though? Blocks X purification. Seems annoying. Fine. Ideal. That seems like the worst thing he could get. Oh, that's like my little allies. Well, that's right. Oh no, my doom. I've definitely started to move towards what I was one. Deal 3 purification. Okay, getting another doom. Convert up to 2 dice from any target until the end of the enemy's turn. This obviously could be very good. A little bit spooky. Very spooky. We don't want to really have AoE stuff because then we are going to explode. Anything that has to all targets or guaranteed to ourselves, we just can't really do it. I do feel like I can get converts and be happy with it. This is just good. Again, I want to use that. I just can't. Receive X purification whenever you play a risky die. I actually don't have a lot of risky dice. I have a lot of dice that are risky, but technically I only have... I have three risky dice. I think we skip. We want to keep that keep that pool nice and tight. Too balanced, too safe. What is this? Broken Shrine? Oh yeah, we probably should have gone for that actually. Let's do this. We're not gonna have the money for that. We'll just do this and probably end up skipping past it, but maybe not. Gain 2 research. Enhance effectiveness. I'm not using enhance right now. Astral rebound. The next 2 dice you play are returned to your draw pool instead of being discarded. A little bit spooky for us at the moment. Obviously, Shadow Mastery is cool. If I could get it... if I could wait 1 torment to a target. No? Increase purification received. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. This could go so wrong, though, especially if it gets the +3 modifier. It could go so wrong. This one's good. It's also boring. If I was going to take anything, I would take this one, but I think that it's just too much not going well. Too likely. We'll go for the hard battle. Let's go die here. Let's get a nice clean explode. We could one-shot these guys with the right dice. Oh, we just didn't try any of this stuff that we would want to miss. Does nothing. Wow. Yeah, we need to get rid of these. It's not converts. Converts. Woof. Trash. We rolled trash. Apply a nefarious pulse to a random target at the start of its turn. All targets. Receive X corruption. That's not great. So these are clearly just helpers. I hate this. I could have done some re-rolling, I guess. Truly not a good not a good turn. Okay. Wait, so you're just gonna explode then, huh? 3 purification to all targets for each corrupt die. So we want to do that first. And then we do that, obviously. That's super good. And we will just do this. Okay. So you got healed up. That helps. I mean, I can't bring myself to do anything. Okay. We should have waited, because we should have re-rolled this. This is 1 to all enemies on a starter die, so it should do 2 at the very least. You're going to die if we don't kill this, but, well, I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop that, is there? Nah. I could roll and get lucky. But if I am not lucky, then, well, then I guess I could just pop it on one of these, then. I just didn't want to put the 18 on one of them, you know? All right, come on. We were lucky. It's annoying, but that should keep my guy alive, depending on who this is targeting. Yeah, okay. Oh, shoot. You put it on my ally, like, okay. Safe die. Convert. There's no point to even bother with that. Oh, we can even draw a new die. Okay, let's do that first. See what we're working with. Okay, so we got a 1, 2... Or wait, is it a star die? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternatively, we could do the... Will it help? I mean, I guess. Do I want you down? I might want you down. We have to re-roll something? Oh, what's the difference here? To a random enemy. Oh, it doesn't really matter at this point. In fact, it's actually probably better. Wait, by enemy, you mean enemy of them? Do you mean an enemy of my enemy, aka my friend? Or what? Because right now, there's no point in even saving him, right? You see what I'm saying? Because he's going to put another one on. He's going to die for sure. You see what I'm saying? No matter where it goes. So the best case scenario would have been that he applies that to the cube. I didn't know the order of operations. So enemy does mean enemy. Accurate. Okay. Shadow Mastery for sure. Pops this bad boy up to a nice clean 19. Does put this in danger. We have a couple rerolls for this, though. We don't chance it. We just accept that. If we have to re-roll it to do something, then I will. Cool. Nice and easy. Give me a big boy. Give me a big boy. Hardly that big a boy. I've seen bigger boys, but all right. Cool. We scaled up. We scaled up. We got to do what we wanted. That was my question. Like, do we get him back? Because otherwise, yeah, literally any AoE fight is going to just kill you then. Add a paralyzed hex die, plague hex die. No. We can't deal with that kind of stuff right now. This would be very logical. Ooh, deals 2 additional purification for every die converted during this battle. We're definitely converting like every turn. So that, and it also counts as a safe die. Probably should. Also, we're not even using as many of these as we probably could. Like, I know we probably could have, to be clear. Like, I know that there's turns where I could have done it and I just did not. But, like, you got to remember that sometimes it's good to take corruption. The only time I actually feel like I truly misplayed was when I miscalculated and I ended up taking the 1 heart of damage. Like, I know that there's other things that you could argue are misplays, but it's a game of risk and chance, right? Like, it's a game of risk and chance, and it's a game of managing, well, where do I want to be playing? Do I want to be playing in a more aggressive route? Since all of the enemies are on timers, it seems to encourage said risk, right? Because since they're on timers, you want to make sure you are playing a little bit more towards the middle of the health bar and stuff like that. You can shuffle your reward choices once. Whenever an enemy gets over-corrupted, apply a Serenity to that enemy. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Whenever you or a Sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, apply Light Shield. I gotta be honest, none of those seem that exciting. Could have gone for the extra reward choices. But alas, I think that is unfortunately for me, because I am on a timer here where I'm going to have to stop. I was hoping I was going to see a lot more, like, just get a lot further, but yeah. It's going to be a chunky one for sure. I'd say this is probably the halfway point of the run. Therefore, an average run would probably be like 2 hours if there's 3 zones. The final challenge of the ruins. So I saw in the shop. Can we get to another shop? So here, I can actually figure out exactly how many zones there are. Right here. Yeah, there's 3 zones. Tainted Reef, Astropolis, and Ground Zero. So there are 3 zones, all at this length. Took me an hour to get to 1.5. Yes, there was like a little bit of tutorial elements. But yeah, we would be doing this fight here. I would say, yeah, like maybe if you get used to the game and you get experience with it, you're still probably going to probably be rounding out at like an hour 20, right? Something like that. If you move snappy, it's a very slow-paced game in general. That even 1, 2, there's literally 3 fights in an act, but they are so long, which makes sense. It's not like a problem or anything. It's just like you got to know what type of pacing you're in for. Like 3 fights will take a long time. Even if you are going fast, it's going to take a long time. I had dice that were doing 20 damage. You know, it's going to be, you're in it for the long haul. Like I had a more aggressive deck than normal. So mileage may vary on that. It'd be cool to see like a shorter mode added at some point. Who knows? I do not know what the meta progression angle looks like, for better or worse. Hopefully there's not a whole lot of like meta stuff to increase your capability of winning, in my opinion. But apparently there's also 16 difficulty levels, it looks like. So if this looked too easy for you, don't worry. There's a lot of difficulty levels. Game's very good. I can't recommend it enough. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know. Unfortunately, I think that the runs are just too long for YouTube videos, which is really sad because I was really looking forward to playing a lot of this. But if enough people want it, I definitely could see myself coming to do it anyways. There just has to be enough support. So let me know in the form of a comment down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Check the channel for roguelikes and more every single day. Pick this one up out on the 21st. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.